Yo, yo, what's up? So I just made a big mistake. I exited the trade because I learned, well, I didn't really learn anything. This has happened before, but they got me again. So basically, I knew markets were bearish, right? Obviously. What did I see? I saw breakout here, tap back in, so we were looking for sales. Um, we chalked up here, right? So we were looking for sales there. I think we didn't get them. And then here, when we chalked again, we were supposed to look for buys, which is this, but I didn't get those because I made a different mistake. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is what happened up here. So basically, from there, I knew that this was a chalk. So above a chalk, I know I'm looking for my order block, right? And it only works if it's the last order block, which I had. So I was extremely confident. And what did I do? I left a sell limit there, right? And what happened? Price tapped into my sell limit and it sold off, as you see. But it didn't tap in here, which was one of the problems in this Coinbase. But on my FTMO account, it did tap and it did drop. So because it didn't tap, I'm like, wait, but it always taps. So what's going on? Maybe it's gonna come back. So now I made a huge mistake of not following my plan, but guessing what could happen, right? But my plan is the first entry from this is that the SMC entry, which is a limit order. So I had a sell limit. I was in this. I saw it come here. I was up $200 here, risking £50. 200 pounds, risking £50. I was up £200. Then when it came back, I was so scared. So this is why I'm recording this because I knew the whole time we were still bearish. Now I know because what I did today, a few hours ago, when price was here, because so this is very disappointing because I've written this in my rules. We know we bearish until here, bro. Price has to get here. So anything that's bullish, we're not supposed to, because we're trading against the trend. The trend is down until we get to this low here, and that's gonna be I don't know how long, bro. But all I had to do was focus on that, but I didn't. I don't know why. Maybe I must. Bro, I just wanted to trade, or I had FOMO. Yeah, FOMO is the best way to address this. I had FOMO. I had fear of missing out. I thought price was gonna go up. And one of the biggest reasons was this because it didn't tap here. So I thought price is gonna come back and sweep me out of my trade and then only drop from there. Right. But my initial plan before what I did today was I saw this sweep over here and a chalk. So I wanted price to come in here. Didn't sell. I was looking for confirmation entries, hadn't found them. But I also was looking at this area and that area for a CISD before I enter. And I thought it's not going to come here. It's going to go up and sweep us out and then give me a CISD. Then we're going to drop. But this is the lesson again. It's not about guessing, bro. It's about the plan, sticking to the plan. So what's the plan? We wait for CISD. And I did that correctly for the past. So this thing has been doing this for since Thursday. Okay, Thursday was yesterday. But it's been doing this since Thursday, bro. But it's been going slow for a long time, bro. Like since Monday. Price has been stuck within this price range since Monday. As you can see here, it's been consolidating since Monday. But yeah, my point is I was looking at the charts too much. I forgot my rules. I didn't forget them. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I had FOMO. So I wanted to buy because I was like, it makes sense. It makes sense with my strategy, but at the same time, it didn't because my strategy also says we focus on sales until we get down there. So I saw a buy, a 4-hour indication. Let me show. I removed it, a 4 hour chalk. This was a 4 hour chalk here. So price went up, down, and it chalked bullish, right? Even though I had my sell, I almost didn't even let price out. I deleted myself at first before it got there while I was still here playing around. I deleted it and I was like, price is bullish. But I was like, how? We know we bearish. So yeah, price did that, and then I put myself back in, and then it tapped me in, then it dropped. I was happy. I was like, yeah, I'm happy. I trusted it because after it tapped, right, it tapped here. I thought it was gonna just continue up, but it just kept dropping strong. Then I was happy. I thought it was going straight because that's what SMC setup usually does. It's hot up here, so it wants to tap and run off, but it didn't do that. But anyway, what I did was I was trading the bullish indication on the 4 hour. So I saw a setup for a buy here. I was trying to buy here. Then price kicked me out, and it kicked me out twice, bro. So I closed that sell before I bought because I was like, price is gonna sweep my high anyway, my stop loss anyway. So let me just buy. But that's not part of the plan. I was just guessing and acting smart. So yeah, now price left me, and I came out with half the money I was gonna make, which is not bad. But I lost half of that money from trying to buy here. So that's very funny. But anyway, anyway, yeah, the lesson is to stick to the plan, bro. I know that, but I don't know why the market was playing with my emotions, and I knew the whole time. I knew it did the very same thing up here because I knew here it was a sell, but I convinced myself because I was scared to be wrong, and I was scared to trade against the trend or whatever. I was scared of something, so I bought, knowing it. I bought knowing it was a sell. Stupid me. Same thing here. I knew it was a sell, but I started buying again. So I'm gonna be my worst enemy if I don't change my habits. Now I know what's going on, and I know the market's trying to manipulate me and play with me. I have to stick to the plan. There was no reason for me to guess that, oh, because it didn't tap on Coinbase, that means it's still coming up. Bro, that doesn't matter. We in the trade. When price came when price broke this, I put it on break even, bro. I was break even here. When it came up, I got scared and removed it from break even. Then when it dropped again, I put it back in. But then here, because I wanted to buy, because the price was consolidating too long, another mistake I made was looking at YouTube live traders and comments and people guessing where it's going. I know where it's going. I didn't need to do that because I used to do that when I didn't know where price was going. But now I know where price is going. So I'm looking at people who don't know what the F they're doing, and I'm being influenced by them. So that was very bad. But yeah, so next time we tapped in, we break even after it breaks out of here. We wait for our confirmation in this POI. We haven't got it still. So now that price is pushing up, I think hopefully it comes in here and gives us that sell. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it was a very beautiful trade, man. 1 to 7. I'm disappointed that I exited. It was an amazing trade, bro. Like, look at these 1 to 7, 1 to 7, but yeah, patience, is very important. But yeah, if you look at the SMC setups, they all give 1 to 7 most of the time. Well, this, if it was going to be up there, I don't know, it was going to be maybe 1 to 5, but it doesn't matter. This SMC again, 1 to 3, but yeah, I'm really excited because I've never traded this good and I've never really known where the market is going. But today I knew, but I still doubted myself. So now I'm happy that the strategy works, but all I have to do is fix my mind. I'm happy, bro. I know, like in a few months, it's going to be a different story. if I stick to my rules, if I look at my rules, I don't know, there's something I have to do when something as similar as today, because I told myself no, I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna leave it to hit TP or stop loss. But today I just, yeah, I won't lie, when I made that mistake I was feeling very bad. I was going through stuff where I was relapsing back into old habits, bad habits, you know. I was feeling very terrible. So I think that went with those feelings. Those mistakes I made was 100% moving with those feelings, and was 100% influenced by those feelings. But yeah, that's what we. That's what happened. That's we waiting on the sale right now, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And yeah, man. There's a lot of trades I took that I didn't journal, but yeah, I think the most important thing is to journal my feelings right now. That's why I'm doing this video, because I'm journaling my feelings. But yeah, the lesson is to stick to the plan and not guess anything. This was guess, bro. Like, oh, I guess it's gonna come back up, just to also tap into this Coinbase POI. But yeah, man, that's it for me today.